Well, it is now safe to say the South is finally having a break when it comes to severe weather. However, the threat across the United States is not completely over thanks to our big area of low pressure, our brand new system that is coming in. You can see a cold front forming on the back of it, plenty of available moisture pouring north from the Gulf of Mexico, and now we're seeing the potential for severe storms across portions of northern South Dakota and also portions of North Dakota. How long will this last and how bad will it be? It's all coming up. Plus, we're still watching the big forecast for our big festival this weekend, the Carolina Country Music Festival, featuring a lot of very famous country music singers. Will the weather be good? That's what everybody has been asking. And thankfully right now we're starting to see the forecast favor in our way, which is definitely a great sign. So thank you all so much for joining me right here on Liam's Weather. I am meteorologist Sam Kenny, and I'm here to bring you up to date on the latest forecast as we end the week and we bring in another gorgeous weekend ahead of us, especially if you live in the Southwest. However, even though it's going to be nice, it is going to be hot, hot, hot because we have a big area of high pressure that is currently stationary across the eastern coast. As that's rotating counterclockwise, any available moisture that is in the southern Pacific Ocean is going to be driven all northward, and because of that, we could potentially be seeing temperatures across the Southwest around 110 degrees. And let me tell you, because it's rotating clockwise, it's bringing all of that northward to places that could see severe weather, including places like Minneapolis, Minnesota. They could be seeing temperatures over the next 3 to 5 days in the mid-90s. Let me tell you, that is definitely record breaking. So here are our main weather headlines. We're still watching that flood threat to continue throughout the South, and we definitely have a high chance of seeing some possibly strong to even severe thunderstorms across the interior Northwest. And once again, we're still watching for the possibility of some storms as we kick off tonight's forecast for the Carolina Country Music Festival. So here's the latest forecast as we go into tonight. Once again, we're still watching a very slight chance for some showers and maybe even thunderstorms. I mean, as you can see, it's only about a 30% chance, so it is definitely, thankfully, on the lower side. And then as we head towards 10 p.m. and then also getting into the midnight hour, we're really not going to be seeing that great of rain chance. Once again, only about a 30% chance all night long. Temperatures are going to be going from the low 80s into the high 70s, but other than that, the forecast is generally pretty nice. So now let's turn all of our focus onto our main system. That is a brand new system. You can see it is formed by two areas of low pressure, one basically on the U.S. and Canadian border, and then as we head towards the east into places like Michigan, Wisconsin, we have a stationary front forming, connecting both of them, and then we also do have another cold front that goes all the way back down into the central part of Wyoming, and as you can see, plenty of moisture is going to be driven north to fuel all these storms, so that's why we could be seeing the threat for some severe weather in this general area. So we're talking mostly about northern South Dakota and western and central parts of North Dakota as we head throughout the next couple of hours. So here's basically a whole, I guess you could say, overview of where we could see some severe weather today. Obviously, our main threat is going to be up here where we have that brand new system coming into the United States. We still have that slight to marginal risk across portions of the South, but other than that, the threat is generally low. We're still watching that chance for some scattered showers, maybe even thunderstorms. But as far as the severe threat goes, it's going to be all up here across the northern and central plains. But here's the current look at our radar as of 3:10 p.m. Central Time. We're still seeing a couple of showers and storms along the line that's coming down right now. We're now seeing storms just to the southeast of Little Rock, Arkansas. We're still getting some showers and also some thunderstorms there in Jackson, Mississippi. But other than that, the threat for severe weather today across this general area is definitely going to be low. And then thankfully, as of right now, there's no signs of any severe weather across this general area. Once again, around this general area, let me get out of the camera for a second, really in this general area right there, that's where our main focus is going to be today for some severe weather. And as you can see, we're really not seeing much of that right now. However, as we head into the late afternoon hours and getting into our evening, that's when things are really, really, really going to start to kick off as we get into our severe area. So once again, really not that great of a chance for severe weather, really only up there across the interior Northwest. But other than that, the threat for severe weather is basically really low. However, because this area is so saturated across the south, we could be seeing very high rain totals over the next few days. Even though the threat for severe weather is going to be generally low, that doesn't mean we're not going to see rain completely. Rain and severe storms are two different things. Okay, you can see rain add up any type of day, but I mean, sometimes we only see severe weather, a couple of times, maybe a week or even a month. So that really is the key factor when we're looking at our excessive rain outlook. It's not the severe storms that's the main key factors. It's how much rain is falling over a general area. And you can see we are seeing that moderate to high area across portions of eastern Arkansas, getting into central and western, also getting into central and southern Mississippi, and then also for some portions of western Alabama. But other than that, it is a little bit okay. We are starting to get into that slight area across portions of the Ohio River Valley, and then getting back also into the Mid-Atlantic. But other than that, it is generally okay. If you live in the Western Carolinas and then also central parts of Tennessee, you're in the clear for now. However, that system that is currently going to be affecting the Northwest today will be sliding east and affecting this general area. So that's what we have to be watching as we go throughout the next several days. And then as you go into tomorrow, thankfully the threat is getting much, much lower. We're still seeing that slight area across portions of eastern West Virginia, basically a whole entire state of Virginia, also getting into the D.C. metro area, Raleigh, North Carolina, and eastern North Carolina. You're going to be in that. And then as far as our local area goes, really only, I guess you could say, the northern part of South Carolina is going to be in that. But other than that, the threat is going to be generally low. And let me tell you, we do not need any more rain. Consider we have almost seen 20 inches of rain in this general area. So we're talking about eastern Arkansas, central Mississippi, and then also some places in western Alabama. But let me tell you, we do not need any more rain in this general area. Unfortunately, however, the weather is not favoring in our direction at this moment. So that is it for today. Thank you all so much for watching. Once again, please be sure that you click that subscribe button and you click that notification bell so that way you do not miss out on any videos. And also be sure to click that like button if you're enjoying the content. And also, last but not least, please be sure that you are following me on my Facebook, my YouTube, and also my Twitter. And also, a huge announcement I forgot to mention, I'm now doing a summer fun bash that is brand new to my channel. It'll be starting tomorrow. And every time I do it, I will be live on YouTube. I'm gonna be scheduling all the live streams this afternoon. But my first one is going to be tomorrow, and I'm going to be featuring all information all summer about the different types of weather. Tomorrow features the latest information on this year's hurricane season, a history of hurricane seasons in the past, what happens during it, and then also, I guess you could say, what dates are included in it. So that will be tomorrow. I haven't decided I guess you could say, the time yet, but it's going to be sometime tomorrow afternoon. And once again, I will be posting all updates on my Facebook, on my Twitter, and also on my website. So be sure that you are following me on all of these so that way you never miss out on any update. And once again, please be sure that if you have any questions, comments, or concerns, feel free to leave those down in the chat. I'll be more than happy to answer those. Feel free to email me at 621ldk@gmail.com or head to my website on the support page. There's 3 different ways you can get in contact with me, and I'll be glad to answer any questions, comments, or concerns you might have. So that is it for today. Thank you all so much for watching. Have a great day, and please stay safe.